Welcome to RV1 Superstores. My name is Terry Myers. I'm so excited today to talk to you about the all-new Entegra Reatta. This is a brand new coach from Entegra. So many features to talk about. I want to jump right in. The first thing that I want to go over is the fact that this has a slide-out tray for the generator. I've already released it to make this a little bit easier, so we just pull this out. Generator's right here. It's an 8,000 Onan generator, quiet diesel. It also is on a slide tray. Every other coach at this price point, that generator's hidden. You can't get to it. It doesn't slide out. You can't access it. This is huge to be able to get to that generator. This coach is on a Spartan chassis. That's brand new for Entegra. It's a K1 chassis Spartan created. It has a 360 horsepower B-series motor. It is 10,000 pounds of towing capacity with this coach. Again, at this size, at this level, nobody else is doing that. 360 horsepower, 10,000 pounds of towing, 800 foot-pounds of torque. You're not gonna not get up a mountain. You will absolutely be able to climb any hill in the Rockies you wanna go to. So I definitely wanna point out this windshield. It's the largest windshield in the industry. It's the windshield that Entegra uses across this entire lineup. 120 inches from corner to corner. Huge deal because you don't have that pillar right here that gets into your vision. Again, this right side of your coach, that's where your blind spot's most apt to be and the hardest to kind of see. With this windshield that wraps around the edge, it opens that up, it makes it easy to see. We're not having to add any kind of goofy second windshield here. It's just such a better system than anything else that's out there. Come on around the coach. Again, this is the Reatta. It's going to have keyless entry, so super high end with this keyless entry. You don't have to carry your key fob if you go to the beach and worry about losing that. You can leave them in the coach, lock it up, and you're all set. Big high end LED docking lights so you can see when you're parking this coach. Michelin tires. Again, we go back to those Michelin tires. That is a big deal. That is part of making this the quietest ride and best handling coach. Other manufacturers are using lesser tires. We use Michelin. We think Entegra thinks that's the best brand out there. Take a look at the storage underneath this. Huge storage compartments. And a slide tray. That's going to go all the way across. And again, because this is an Entegra and it's built on a Spartan chassis, when Entegra installs these slides, they install the slide rails over the frame rails, so you're not cutting through those frame rails. So you've got a lot of depth here. It makes it super easy to load all your gear to take on vacation and stuff. More storage here, and then that's your battery disconnect back in the back. One of the things that you notice is that you've got a big outside entertainment system. Big outside entertainment system. This is on a swivel, so I can turn this, tilt it. Easy to watch a football game on Saturday afternoon when you're hanging out at the campground. Just a really high-end feature. The paint that they use on the Reatta is the same as the other Entegras. It's Sikkens paint. So what happens with fiberglass is fiberglass shrinks and expands as it's going in and out of hot and cold temperatures. Sikkens paint has an elasticity built into it, so it will also allow it to shrink and expand, so you don't get that spider cracking. Your coach doesn't get dulled out in 3 or 4 years. It looks like this 15 years from now, so it keeps that wet look, really high gloss look to it. Come on around the back of the coach. More storage here. And because this is a Spartan chassis, it's going to look exactly like every other Spartan chassis. That's one of the things that I love is the uniformity with Spartan. Every time I open this compartment, I know that my disconnects are going to be here. I know that my crank batteries are going to be here. I know that my air dryer, my water fuel filter separator, it's all going to be in this same compartment every single time. I'm not searching for it. I'm not wondering where they had to stick it on this particular motorhome because of the way they built the box. It's always in the same exact spot. Nice high-end rear cap on this coach. 10,000 pounds of towing, we've talked about that. That is a big deal with this 800 foot-pounds of torque. It's the only way you get that is by adding the torque to the motor, and with Entegra they did that on this K1 chassis with the Cummins 360. Now we get to the business side of the coach. Your surge protector is here, your transfer switch is here, your cable hookup. You've also got your, you've got an extra power outlet here. You've got your power cord. Again, it's a 50 amp cord. You do have a boot on this coach. You're not running that out through a hole in the bottom of the coach. That's a big deal when you're looking at these coaches. You'll see a lot of them that have just got a hole cut in the bottom that they drop the cord down through. That lets critters get in, it lets bugs get in, it lets the, you know, whatever field mice. You don't get that with this. You keep that door closed at whatever campground you're at, you're able to close this door. Just looks better, it cleans it up a lot. Your def tank is here. It's on the same side that you would fill up with the master pump when you stop at a truck stop. So makes it super easy to fill up. No issues about having to back in and turn around or all that silly stuff. You don't have to carry the def fuel on board the coach. It's super easy to fill up at every truck stop. Big high-end docking lights. This is the business. This is the real business. This is the dirty job that nobody wants to do. Entegra puts a TurboMaster Sanacon macerator system on this coach. I love this. It's the job that nobody wants, but everybody has to do, right? So with this, I can stretch this cord out 21 feet. I can pump uphill. I can be done in 50 seconds. I've emptied my tanks. I no longer have to build that bridge. You've been in the campgrounds. You've saw those bridges where you've got them stacked all the way down to create a gravity feed, and it takes days to undo. I don't have to handle any of that. I've got a big nylon sleeve over this. It covers it. It just makes it super easy, super clean to take care of the worst job. One thing to note, if you look right here, you can see the vent down here. This is all heated basement. So it is all heated. It's got its own element for that. You can turn the heat on down here to make sure that nothing freezes. You're also all carpeted. You don't have that. You'll see a lot of motorhomes that have like white fiberglass in them, something less expensive. It's just easier and cheaper to do. This keeps it quiet down here. One of the things that we talk about with an Entegra coach is this is the quietest riding, best handling coach. This is that because of some of these things. We use a Spartan chassis. We use X bracing in the coach, so it's got the X's that take the twist and the flex out of it. We use carpet in the basement that keeps it quiet down there. We insulate our front and rear caps. I don't know of any other motorhome on the market that has front and rear caps that are insulated. It's the only one that I know that does that. Your slide tray is here, easy to get to, easy to pull out. This thing holds 800 pounds. You can hide the kids here if you need to. No, I'm just kidding, don't put the kids down there. That's a bad idea. This is going to be where your propane bottle is. Nice huge propane bottle, easy to get to, easy to fill up when you're in a campground. I love the colors on this coach. Again, this is a really good shot here with that Sickens paint. You can kind of see the colors and see how they pop. You're going to have awning, canopies over all of your slides. Those are going to be standard equipment. You're going to have canopies over all of your windows. That's going to be standard equipment. Nobody else does that. If they do it at all, it's an option. With us, that is all standard equipment. That is a big deal for resale value. That's going to make your coach worth more money in the long run when you get ready to trade it in. 2-year warranty front to back on this Entegra Reatta. 5 years, 100,000 miles on the engine. 5 years, 200,000 miles on the transmission. So that kind of takes care of the outside of this coach. Let's go inside. I want to show you this exciting new Reatta. It's an amazing coach both inside and out. Let's take a look. Welcome to the inside of the all-new Reatta by Entegra. This is the 37MB floor plan. Great floor plan, small footprint, not a huge coach, so easy to get in and out of any campground anywhere in the country. This makes this a great out west coach for national parks and things like that. Great sleeping space up front. This couch will convert to a air mattress hide-a-bed. The booth will drop down and make a bed. You've got a huge TV with sound bar up front and a fireplace, big 34-inch fireplace. One thing that I want you to notice is that you've got hand-laid ceramic tile in here. This is a big deal. No other coach in this market has hand-laid ceramic tile. They all use a linoleum or a vinyl. This gives this a really high-end look on this coach. All solid hardwood cabinetry. It's the same cherry in all of our Entegras. So we use the solid natural cherry, and this is the natural cherry color. Solid surface countertops throughout the coach. Big stainless steel sinks throughout the coach. Tons and tons of drawers and cabinets. For a small coach, you get a lot of space in here. I mean, it's just a big deal. Place to put a trash can is here. We've got some of our decoratives hidden in there, so just ignore those. I love this coach. Whisper Quiet AC system. You've got two 15,000 BTU air conditioners on here. You've got heat pumps on this coach. So if you are above 40 degrees, you can use those heat pumps and you're not having to run a furnace. That's a big deal. Let's take a look at the kitchen. Entegra does such a great job in all of their kitchens, and the Reatta is certainly no exception. It's got the big high-end raised nozzle here. It pulls out for the sprayer, so it's easy to get big pots and stuff in here. With that, you've also got two big stainless steel sinks. So again, if you've got people over and you're cooking a lot of stuff and you've got big pots, it's easy to get that cleaned up in here. This kitchen sink is also mounted underneath the countertop. So a really high-end professional look with that. Big, huge convection microwave with a ton of space there. You've got an induction cooktop. I love the residential features in this kitchen. Again, it's solid surface Corian countertops, big backsplash with a subway tile in the backsplash. That just looks amazing. I mean, it's trimmed out in the stainless, so really, really looks good. You've also got this massive residential refrigerator. One of the things that Entegra did that they had not always been done was to put a fan right over the kitchen. It's a big deal. It lets some of that, you know, if you're cooking and stuff, it lets those odors get out of here. It just makes it more like home, makes it more residential. Like I said, the big residential refrigerator with water and ice in the door. I want to make sure that we get a look at this. This is a mini Vega Touch system. It's a whole house operating system. So from here, I can start and stop my generator. I can turn on and turn off the inverter. You can see how much is being charged. I can set up the auto gen start. I don't want to turn that on right now. I can set that up though from here. I can control my climate. I can set the temperatures in here. There's an app that can be downloaded for this. I can control the slides on the coach and the awnings on the coach. So just really, no other coach at this price point is coming in with this kind of equipment on it. Really high-end residential style features that you expect on a luxury motor home. I'm going to step out of the way a little bit. I want Ryan to get really a great shot of this bathroom, because this bathroom is huge. I mean, look at all of the cabinets in there. Look at the countertop space. Places to put hair dryers and curling irons and shaving gear and everything that you might need in a motorhome. You've got plenty of room on that counter and in those cabinets. And that shower is a massive one-piece shower. Just a ton of residential features that you get with this coach that you don't normally see. Big pantry space. Again, this is something that you don't normally see on a coach this size. Because it is a smaller footprint, you're not seeing these big pantries and cabinets and things like that on coaches out there. You do see it on the Entegra. I love the Reatta. This is brand new, and it's just becoming an amazing coach. Come on back into the bedroom. Great, great closet space, king size bed, huge bed. And then look at all the closet space over here. Both sides, drawers everywhere. You've just got drawers for days. Everything. Underneath, I mean, those are big drawers. You could full time in this coach. You could literally pack everything up, sell everything, put everything away, and go full time. Back here, you've got a residential style washer dryer. It's stacked, it's easy to get to. I can come right over, take everything out of the dryer, throw it on the bed, and make somebody else fold it up. That sounds like the best idea yet. So it's easy to get to here. Behind the TV, there's some storage. This will fold up. A little bit of hidden storage back there with a DVD player. One thing that I really want to point out about this Entegra Reatta is the cab forward design. Like every other Entegra in the luxury diesel lineup, we sit more farther forward in this coach. You don't have a ton of dash out in front of you. What that does is it makes your driving experience much more intuitive. It's easier to drive this coach than it is to drive one that's got those 3 or 4 foot dash out in front. You could literally stand in this seat and see over the edge if you needed to for something. This is a great idea where you can see the window up here. You can see how large it is. You can see that you don't have those pillars and those A-frames in the way. You don't have any blind spots in this coach. It's just a much, much better driving experience. Thanks so much for joining us today on this tour of the all-new Entegra Reatta. I hope you've enjoyed it. My name is Terry Myers with RV1 Superstores. Please visit us online anytime at rv1.com or give us a call. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks.